What if I told you that the simplest thing you do every day, drinking water, could be completely transformed into a powerful health ritual? A ritual so effective that thousands are claiming it's cleared their skin, boosted their energy levels, improved digestion, and even helped with weight management. I'm talking about Japanese water therapy, an ancient practice that's taking social media by storm. For 30 days, I tested this method that requires nothing but water and a few minutes of your morning routine. The results? Let's just say I was skeptical at first too. But what happened next completely changed my relationship with hydration forever. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what Japanese water therapy is, the science behind why it works, my 30-day journey, and how you can properly implement it for maximum benefits. And trust me, this isn't just another wellness trend. This is a centuries-old practice with modern scientific backing. So what exactly is Japanese water therapy? Dating back centuries in Japanese tradition, it's a methodical approach to water consumption that focuses on when and how you drink water rather than just how much. Here's the basic protocol. Wake up and immediately drink 4 to 6 glasses of room temperature water on an empty stomach. Don't eat or drink anything else for 45 minutes afterward. When you do eat, take your time and avoid rushing through meals. Throughout the day, only drink water between meals, not during them. That's it. No fancy equipment, no expensive supplements, just water and timing. The practice is based on the Japanese principle of Mizu no sei katsu, which roughly translates to water life or living water. Traditional Japanese medicine has long emphasized the importance of proper hydration for maintaining health and balance within the body. What makes this different from simply drinking more water is the strategic timing and the ritual aspect. And as we're about to discover, timing really is everything when it comes to hydration. Before I share my 30-day experience, let's talk about why this works from a scientific perspective. When you drink water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, you're hydrating your body after 7 to 8 hours without any fluid intake. This immediate hydration helps kickstart your metabolism and aids in the process of overnight cellular repair and regeneration. Studies have shown that drinking water increases metabolism by up to 30% for about an hour afterward. This is known as water-induced thermogenesis. Essentially, your body burns calories to warm the water to body temperature, boosting your metabolic rate. The 45-minute waiting period allows the water to properly hydrate your cells and prepare your digestive system for food. It also helps clean your intestines and improve nutrient absorption when you do eat. As for not drinking during meals, this prevents dilution of digestive enzymes, allowing for more efficient breakdown of food. Water between meals, rather than with them, ensures optimal digestion without interference. Researchers at the University of Birmingham found that drinking water before meals helped participants lose an average of 9.48 pounds over 12 weeks without making any other lifestyle changes. That's because water helps create a sense of fullness and improves metabolic function. I decided to strictly follow the Japanese water therapy protocol for 30 consecutive days. Here's how I structured my experiment. Each morning, I drank 4 glasses, about 32 ounces, of room temperature water immediately upon waking. I set a timer for 45 minutes before having my breakfast. I tracked several metrics: energy levels, skin clarity, digestion, and weight. I rated each metric daily on a scale of 1 to 10. I maintained my regular diet and exercise routine to isolate the effects of the water therapy. I took weekly photos to track any visible changes. I measured my water intake throughout the day using a marked water bottle. Before starting, I consulted with my doctor to ensure this was safe for my personal health situation, which I'd recommend anyone else do before trying this. The first week was challenging, to say the least. Days 1 through 3 were the hardest. Drinking that much water first thing in the morning felt unnatural, and I found myself making frequent bathroom trips throughout the morning. My body wasn't used to this sudden influx of hydration. By day 4, I started noticing my first positive change. I was waking up more alert. Instead of feeling groggy and reaching for coffee immediately, I felt a natural energy boost after my water ritual. The most surprising effect came on day 6, when I realized I wasn't experiencing my usual mid-afternoon energy crash. My energy levels stayed more consistent throughout the day. One unexpected challenge: remembering not to drink during meals. This habit was deeply ingrained, and I caught myself reaching for water several times during meals before stopping myself. By the end of week 1, my body was adjusting, and the frequent bathroom trips had normalized somewhat as my system adapted to the new hydration schedule. Week 2 is when things got interesting. The first thing I noticed was improved digestion. My digestive system seemed more efficient and regular. Bloating, which had been an occasional issue for me, was significantly reduced. My skin started showing subtle improvements around day 10. The usual dryness around my T-zone was diminished, and a few small breakouts cleared up more quickly than usual. Sleep quality improved noticeably by day 12. I was falling asleep faster and waking up feeling more refreshed, even though I was still getting the same number of hours. Another unexpected benefit: my chronic headaches decreased in both frequency and intensity. I typically experienced stress headaches 2 to 3 times per week, but by the end of week 2, I'd only had one mild headache the entire week. The morning water ritual was becoming easier, almost automatic. The 45-minute wait before breakfast no longer felt like a challenge, but instead became a peaceful part of my morning routine, time I used for meditation or light stretching. By week 3, the benefits were becoming increasingly apparent. My energy levels were consistently higher throughout the day. The need for caffeine diminished significantly. I went from 3 cups of coffee daily to just 1, and some days, none at all. My skin was noticeably clearer and more hydrated. The persistent dry patches I'd struggled with for years had almost completely disappeared. Friends and colleagues started commenting on my glow. Weight management became easier too. I wasn't actively trying to lose weight, but I noticed my clothes fitting better, and the scale showed a modest 3-pound decrease without any other dietary changes. The most significant improvement was in my overall sense of well-being. I felt more alert, focused, and balanced. Tasks that usually required considerable mental effort seemed easier to tackle. Around day 18, I experimented with increasing to 5 glasses of water in the morning instead of 4, but found this was slightly too much for my system. I returned to 4 glasses, which seemed to be my personal sweet spot. By the end of week 3, the entire routine had become second nature, and I was experiencing benefits I hadn't anticipated when I started this experiment. The final week solidified my belief in the effectiveness of this therapy. By day 30, my energy levels were consistently high, my skin was the clearest it had been in years, and my digestion was functioning better than I could remember. The final measurements showed a 5-pound weight reduction overall. Energy levels increased from an average rating of 5.5 out of 10 to 8.2 out of 10. Skin clarity improved from 6 out of 10 to 8.5 out of 10. Digestive comfort went from June 10th to September 10th. Beyond the numbers, I noticed subtle improvements in my mood stability, mental clarity, and even my exercise performance. Recovery after workouts seemed faster, and I could push slightly harder during training sessions. The most valuable aspect wasn't any single benefit, but the cumulative effect of all these small improvements. Together, they significantly enhanced my overall quality of life. By the end of the experiment, what had started as a challenge had become an essential part of my wellness routine, one I couldn't imagine giving up. If you're interested in trying Japanese water therapy yourself, here are some practical tips based on my experience. 1. Start gradually. Begin with 1 to 2 glasses and work your way up to 4 to 6 over the first week. 2. Use room temperature water. Cold water can shock your system first thing in the morning and may cause discomfort. 3. Set reminders not to drink during meals. This was the hardest habit for me to break. 4. Keep a journal to track your progress and any changes you notice. Having data helps maintain motivation. 5. Consider starting on a weekend when bathroom accessibility isn't an issue during the adjustment period. 6. Be patient. The most significant benefits didn't appear until week 2 or 3 for me. 7. If you have any medical conditions, especially involving kidneys or electrolyte balance, consult your doctor before starting. 8. Remember to stay hydrated throughout the day, not just in the morning. 9. Use a marked water bottle to track your intake easily. 10. Don't expect overnight results. This is a gentle, cumulative practice rather than a quick fix. Japanese water therapy isn't revolutionary or complicated, and that's precisely its power. Sometimes the simplest changes yield the most profound results. After 30 days, I can confidently say this ancient practice deserves its modern revival. The benefits I experienced went beyond what I initially expected, affecting nearly every aspect of my physical and mental well-being. Will I continue? Absolutely. What started as an experiment has become an essential part of my daily wellness routine. If you decide to try Japanese water therapy, I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. Remember, everyone's body is different and your results may vary, but the simple act of prioritizing proper hydration can only benefit your health. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more evidence-based wellness content. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.